This morning, crews scrambling to gain the upper hand on a rapidly expanding firefight. The park fire has already blackened over 360,000 acres, quickly becoming one of the largest in California's history. The size and intensity of the flames generating so-called fire tornadoes, destroying dozens of homes in mountain communities of Northern California that are all too familiar with disasters like this.
There is so much trauma in our community. It wears on our first responders, firefighters, law enforcement.
New satellite images showing how a small fire sparked by a suspected arsonist exploded into a sprawling behemoth, burning through thousands of acres an hour across multiple counties. Firefighters working around the clock.
The line, of course, is the highway. They're trying to push the flames back as far as they can away from community centers.
It's just one of more than 110 active fires burning across the West. Wildfire smoke seen as far as New England. With other extreme weather in the South, severe flooding in Tennessee even reaching Dollywood, a road outside Dolly Parton's iconic park collapsing, and guests wading through water inside. After a local flash flood warning, drivers now urged to use caution, but authorities say the park will reopen later today.
And the big fear here is that the nation's largest wildfire could grow even larger. The good news is that the weather has been cooperating, allowing firefighters to get some containment. We're now up to 12%, but officials say this could last for months. Hoda?
All right, Steve Patterson near Chico, California there. Steve, thank you.
Days from Election Day, Democrats and the Harris campaign now deploying a new adjective to blast the Republican ticket.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
I mean, on the other side, they're just weird.
Partly fueled by controversy surrounding Mr. Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance.
It's not just a weird style that he brings. It's that this leads to weird policies.
Vance continuing to defend 2021 comments referring to some Democrats as childless cat ladies.
It's not a criticism of people who don't have children. This is about criticizing the Democratic Party for becoming anti-family and anti-child. It was a sarcastic comment. I've got nothing against cats.
The GOP vice presidential nominee also responding to attacks against his wife, Usha.
I love her because she's who she is. Obviously, she's not a white person, and we've been attacked by some white supremacists over that. But I love Usha. She's such a good mom. She's such a brilliant lawyer.
All while former President Trump campaigned in Minnesota Saturday, discussing the assassination attempt against him.
They all say, I think he's changed. I haven't changed. Maybe I've gotten worse, actually, because I get angry at the incompetence that I witness every single day.
Former President Trump now on defense for what he said Friday about voting.
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore.
The Harris camp saying the former president is promising the end of our elections if he wins, a concern that echoes what Trump critic and former GOP Congresswoman Liz Cheney told Savannah last year.
Do you believe if Donald Trump were elected next year that he would try to stay in office beyond a second term? That he would never leave office?
There's no question.
You think he would try to stay in power forever?
Absolutely. I mean, he's already done it once.
The Trump campaign saying the former president was talking about the importance of faith and uniting this country. Now, on the Democratic side, Vice President Harris has yet to pick a running mate of her own, but multiple sources tell NBC News that's expected to happen by August 7th as the Harris team vets potential nominees on a pretty compressed timeline. 2 of the possible contenders, including Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, are set to rally for Harris later today outside Philadelphia. Savannah?
All right, Hallie, lots to keep your eye on. Thank you very much.